Alright, we're doing another slang idiom again. This is my term once again, the slang idiom part. So an idiom that we actually say this one a lot. I was just thinking, looking at this horrible picture once again, which I'm guessing right now you have no idea what it is. I don't blame you. There's a game called Pictionary, and there was a game show on TV called Win, Lose, or Draw. And basically, you probably have these in your own language, whatever. You draw a picture and your friends have to guess what the picture is, and believe it or not, I'm sure you do believe it, I was terrible at this game, obviously. But luckily for teaching English, it doesn't really matter. You can just sort of laugh and giggle along because I'm going to tell you what the picture is. This is not a picture drawing contest. But anyway, we're talking about sweeping something under the rug. And we do this a lot in our lives. We say it a lot in English. Or a lot, for an idiom. This is a broom, believe it or not. And this is some kind of dirt that you could sweep. And this is a rug, a carpet, alright? So imagine a person's got the broom, you're sweeping stuff, dust on the floor, whatever. Usually, what you're supposed to do with dust is you sweep it into a dust bin and you throw it in the garbage. Right? You're supposed to sweep it and then get it out of the house. You're not supposed to sweep it under the couch. Then it's just going to build up this pile of dust and dirt. So you got to sweep it and get it out of there. But if imagine someone's coming over in 5 minutes and you realize it's kind of dirty, you could sweep something under the rug and nobody's going to see it. That's the idea. If you got dirt underneath the rug and nobody moves the rug, it's not that big of a deal in the short term because you've swept it under the rug, nobody can see it. As long as you do move it later. The problem is when people are sweeping stuff under the rug, usually they forget about it and you just got a dirty rug underneath. So, not a good idea. But anyway, that's literally what it means, and nobody would really do that, I don't think, unless they're really stupid. But when we use this phrase, sweeping something under the rug, we always say, hey, don't sweep it under the rug. You have to kind of deal with it. The idea is you have to face it, you have to deal with it. So something like, I don't know, let's say somebody's lying about something and it's just it's one of those lies that you have to tell the other person about. You have to confront them about. You have to tell them because it's important that they know. Something like, imagine you're married and, maybe the marriage, you're not making a lot of money between the two of you and both of you know this. So imagine this is the situation. And let's say the wife knows because she's the one looking at the credit card bills, she's looking at all the bills and she's saying, look, she's looking, the husband's at work and she's like, wow, we're in debt, we owe a lot of money, this isn't very good. She might just put the bill somewhere and try not to think about it because it's not a very pleasant situation and not mention it to the husband. Well, that would be an example of sweeping it under the rug. Why? Because she should tell him and she should pay the bill immediately, and if they can, and at least talk about what they're going to do. But if she avoids the situation and just does a short-term, quick-fix solution, that's sweeping it under the rug, you shouldn't do it. So anytime you see somebody doing something of that nature where they should deal with it now but they don't, that's called sweeping it under the rug. So say, don't sweep it under the rug, you gotta deal with it now. I'm gonna have more examples, awesome ones, on learnenglish232.com. See you on the site.